feel like I think you shit the bed a little bit, but this is the opportunity to admit you shit the bed, fix it, and maybe hope you get a second chance because this is something you can really do. Like you're good at this shit. You're good at content creating. Why not take and then why not say to yourself, once the money starts to roll in and I start making the money and I'm utilizing the support from SIBA and the support from DF. Now when it's time for me to now build my brand, what I'm saying? I can build it way faster.
And the crazy thing, Manny, the crazy thing is, man, listen, Manny, hold on one second. The crazy thing about that is Trent, remember what I told you? I said, yo, if you down the road are making money with the SIBA network, blah, 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 and all this shit, and you said to me, yo, man, I could be making way more money if I do this on my own. I'm just going to branch out, bro. I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm going to take my audience and I'm going to do my own thing. Bro, the only thing I would say to you is, bro, thank you for getting to where it's at. Good luck, bro. If you need any promotion, you need anything from me, yo, I would have appreciated you to build it to where, because it was nothing before you did it. And you could have walked off and did your own thing and taken your audience that was pre-made, provided by me, and then go in and launch your own shit. And you know what I would have? You know why I wouldn't have even been mad at that? Do you know why I would have been like, yo, go ahead? Because I'm never gonna do it. But it'd be so much fucking easier to say, yo, Pest, do you want it? Do you want to make $6,000 a month? Hell yeah! I could just get anybody to do it then. So it's not like you were going to take the SIBA network from Kick and YouTube and it was going to be completely over and I was done. I could slap anybody in there because it's already making money and the show will go on. Business as usual. And you would have been able to go do your own thing on Twitter, on Kick and YouTube and Twitch, and would have been blowing up and making your shit. And everybody could have been eating. You could have been, instead of streaming for $9, you could have been doing partner numbers because of what you were able to do when you did it with the SIBA network. And I would have been able to take what you built on YouTube and Kick and hand it off to somebody else. And Lethal Trey, I appreciate that. So it's TOS to put the money you make on Twitch. So I had to delete the stream, I had to end the stream, delete it, and start it back up again. And we got right back up to 50. I appreciate the 50-something viewers that came right back. I appreciate that. They probably didn't even leave. They probably, you know what I'm saying? So good for you guys. I
gotta head out, Feach. But I appreciate you, Trent. I really hope you and Feach talk this out. I think you're good for SIBA. I think that I see a side of you that Feach wishes he can see. So I hope y'all can figure this out. Because I think you're good for SIBA, but I think you're young-minded a little bit and kind of naive, and I think you gotta take it to the chin, brother. And
yeah, bro. I feel like, listen, you know what, bro? Listen, I feel like also, he's doing. He feel like he's doing a lot of work.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if I wasn't appreciated the first time and removed just like that, because nothing's going on.
You weren't removed first.
Trent. No. Feach, let me say this part, please, because
1 second before you go, Manny. Before you say that, when I get a DM from a said somebody that says Trent is no longer what the SIBA. Actually, let me read the DM word for word. What you put in this chat. Let me read that word for word real quick. Let me find it. Who sent me that person sent me. Trent has been sent down to the playground as a raw prospect. He no longer fits into the future of SIBA on an administrative level. It's all hands on deck for high school. Those of you who were tagged in the latest hashtag announcements will be tasked with doing interviews. If you forgot the very high standards we have for the position, let me know and I will remind you.
So what was wrong with what I said there? What beef do you have with what I said there?
He no longer fits the future of SIBA on an administrative level.
Okay, so
let's talk about regardless of streaming. Streaming is not administrative, if I'm not mistaken. Streaming is content creation.
Okay. You know what?
So on an administrative level, other than the open gym, right? What administratively wrong was I doing?
Well,
the high school stats were in shambles. I got somebody hired to help me recruit for high school stats. Let's see, coaching applications. Oh, wait! I already made a Google form for that. When was I posting it in the announcements channel? Yeah. Did I send it to all the admins? Yes. Did I add all the admins onto that Google form as a collaborator and ask for their email? I sure as hell did. So on the administration level, Danny, what exactly did you not see me doing?
Okay, when we had the voice chat,
Can I respond?
when we had the voice, yeah, you can respond. Let me just say this: when we had the voice channel chat
I
that you
literally
could have
want to
been in,
respond. And I-
that you could have been in, right? Because I posted in the commission. I said all commissioners join, and of course you didn't. Nobody could tell me who definitively ran college, and none of the admins that you appointed.
College
showed
or
up-
high school?
I mean, sorry, high school. And the
for high
admins that you appoint, like other admins there that I don't even know were admins. That first of all, I don't even know who you appointed, and nobody knows who you appointed. And the few people that do high school stuff, right, weren't vouching for you in that chat, bro. They were not vouching for you. They were saying
So,
you dis- They
Can
were
I
saying
can go
you
ahead and share my
disappeared.
screen on Discord.
They
Like,
were
we have a
saying
whole
you
group chat.
disappeared.
Manny's even in it. I'm pretty sure all of them understand that I was the dean of high school, right?
Right, but when
so,
they say you chat and you don't see you for days, and then they say something and you don't see you
let
for
me
days.
respond because I am in that chat. So this is what I'd say. And I know like real life shit happens, so I respect whatever you were going through when you were going through it. You disappeared. You were not around. Nobody had any direction on where to go. That
if
was
you're
why-
talking about my trip to Milwaukee, then that whole 8-day or the 7-day phase, yeah, I notified the whole chat about that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna speak on my opinion of it, okay? Because I did not see any sort of notification to the chat. That we're talking strictly on the high school SIBA admin chat that we have with 10 people in there.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people in there with no direction on what to do in high school. You have a guy like Vortex who is very much familiar with high school and didn't know what to do. Everyone was confused. You were gone and no one knew what to do. SB was in the chat, Black was in the chat, Lays was in the chat, and none of them had any direction on what to do in high school. I went in there and I provided that direction, and I told them this. What do you want to work on? Black said, "This is my thought with this." So I had him and Voltage into a conversation so we can get, the high school fucking.
See, the thing with that, though, Manny, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but everybody knows what they do. Like, there's set tasks. Like, Vortex does that. Black does playgrounds. SB
Vortex
does
wasn't vouching for you, bro.
Trent,
in
this
that
is the
chat,
problem,
bro.
though,
I'm
bro.
letting
Is
you
I
know
don't think you're understanding. No one generally knew what their role was. You may think that they knew, but they didn't have a direction in what to do. No one did. And I'm telling you, you were gone for almost, it was, a week and a half, 2, whatever it was, bro. And no one knew what was going on. No one had any idea. All I'm saying is that as someone who is supposed to be leading a team, okay, you did not lead the team in high school. It got brought to Feach's attention.
You're entitled to your own opinion. I also I'm not like you're completely entitled to your own opinion. But with that, right?
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Like with that, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm in the game right now. When I was asking like, hey Nanito, what do you do? Oh, I just help out. I removed him from the team. Hey Vortex, what do you do? Oh, I'll keep up with high school. I'll keep up with high school standings. I'll do all this and that. Okay, cool. Yo, Black, what you do? Oh, yo, I'm gonna help you with playground, like top prospect list. Yo, great, my guy. So that just contradicts everything you just said.
Not necessarily, bro, because Black had no idea. Like, yes, Black may have known, or I guess if you want to call it known, that he was supposed to be doing the playground ranking system. He didn't know which direction to take. So I'm telling you right now that while you were gone, Black had a lot of questions about what he was supposed to be working on.
Well, why would he change? Why would he change what he's working on when he told me what he was going to do? That's not my problem.
And just because someone tells you what they're doing, as a leader, your job is to make sure that and hold people accountable to what they're doing. All I'm saying is that none of that stuff was happening in high school. I'm telling you, bro. You had someone like Nanito saying he was going to help out. That was your number 2. When I first came into high school, that was what I was told, is that you run high school and Nanito is your number 2. He was probably the worst admin by far in the history of admins that I've ever seen in SIBA, and I haven't been here for very long, so there are probably way worse guys than that. But Nanito was terrible, 100% terrible, and that was your number 2.
Yeah,
Okay?
so touching on that real quick, season 8, before this past season, right? He did a shit ton for me, then he disappeared.
What
Sounds
did he
familiar.
Do? Oh,
Like literally, you name it, he did it.
Okay, so that's irrelevant to me in that. I'm telling you what I witnessed coming in as a newcomer and me reaching out to Feach, like, what do you want me to do? Feach said, I want you to focus on the playground. I want you to help out high school. I focused in on the playground. I came in and helped out high school. High school was an utter shambles, brother. I'm just being brutally honest with you. And I'm not, and I have a great relationship with you. So this is not a shade thrown at you. This is not any disrespect thrown at you. High school was an utter shambles, and you were nowhere to be found. That's why I think that's where the frustration was. And then anytime anything was mentioned pertaining to high school, if you notice, I would always tell you because I wanted you to be the one to speak up. Because at one point, and Feach will tell you, Ern will tell you, everyone kept saying Manny is running high school. Manny is, and I'm like, no, brother, I'm not. I don't want this. This is not what I want to do. I have no interest in that. Okay, but at some point, someone has to lead the charge when the head of the snake is nowhere to be found. And you have to take some sort of initiative and responsibility and even accountability to say, yo, bro, I wasn't there. High school wasn't shambles, and I fucked up because I had this, and this, going, and your communication skills are terrible. You can't have terrible communication as a leader. And I think you had terrible communication. And you, maybe in your brain, you thought things were running smooth, but it wasn't. And that's what the issue is. That's why Feach is like, where's fucking Trent? You have us in the commissioner's chat. Where's fucking Trent? High school stats aren't done. Where's Trent? Like, it's just, everything is where's Trent? It's never Trent's here to help. It's Trent's in the Discord, playing fucking, matchups. Trent's working on starter 3. But where's Trent when we need him from an administrative level? So fuck, streaming. I'm talking about from an administrative level, you're nowhere to be found, brother. Nowhere. No one knows where Trent is. So I think at some point you need to take some sort of accountability on that piece of it.
Accountability, but if you scroll back up, I can go and find the message for you since we're on this topic. Hey Trent, where are you going to be at? Oh, yo, my guy, like college. I'm the first day of classes. Pat, what was it? 2 Mondays ago? I don't know. I don't even know what week of college I'm on.
Who are you?
Hey, Trent.
Who are you talking about?
It's in the high school group chat. If you scroll up enough, yeah. I communicated it.
When are you? Okay, so I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Can you? I'm sorry. I'm super confused by that comment. What are you? You're telling me you.
No, like there was an issue. There was an issue. What 2 weeks ago? I got questioned about activity. Oh yeah, guys. Like I'm starting. Like I started college today. Like first day of classes. Like I'm probably not going to be on as much. I should be good here in like 4 or 5 days to be back on.
You're talking about that's what you said.
This was 3 weeks ago. Yeah. If you scroll up in the high school group chat that we're in.
Yes. I remember you would communicate where you're at. Okay, like every once in a while we did get a text message from you. Hey guys, I'm in Milwaukee. Hey, I'm filming this. Hey, I just got off the plane. I'm just checking in. So if you think that's communication, then that's
not. I'm an HR major. I know that's not communication.
Okay, so then good. So we're talking from an intellectual level here, and you got to do better, right? That's not good. Just because you're sending one text message a day does not make you a leader. And you got to realize you have young children, 18-year-old, 19-year-olds. Makai, I met Makai in real life. He's a fucking youngin', bro. That's the guy you have to lead. And what you're telling him is once a day, hey, I'm in college. Sorry, I can't respond. Like, brother, come on. From an HR standpoint, no. So again, from an administrative standpoint, you didn't do your job in SEBA. Fuck the streaming, but from an administrative side, you were nowhere to be found when your team needed you the most. Am I wrong or not?
No, you're.
Okay, so that's where the accountability comes in, where I'm saying you and Feach need to talk, and you need to recognize, man, I fucked up, and now you got to make a choice. Like what he did is, I mean, Feach is rough around the edges, bro. But he's passionate about his baby. Seba's his baby, so of course he's gonna feel a certain way when someone is disrupting his baby. So you gotta get past your pride a little bit and realize, like, he has a right to kind of come at you right now. Maybe and not. I don't necessarily agree that we're doing it in fucking public space with all these people watching. But I think at some point you got to
only
say,
30
yeah,
I
people
don't
has
give
a
a
right.
fuck where we do it.
Okay, well then take it. I think you deserve this, like 100%. You deserve to be treated like this right now because from an administrative standpoint, you are nowhere to be.
I don't even think he's getting treated like what though. Like what? How's he getting treated like an adult? Like we're having an adult conversation.
Yeah, but I'm
There's no
saying
screaming
like,
and bitching, which is crazy because Feature's here.
but I mean, I'm just saying. Right before I was leaving, he's like, "Well, why would I want to come back when I got this message, in the chat?" Which I think was right. It's rightly so. What Feach said in the chat, like, if you don't understand how I hold you guys to a standard, then this is your chance to see. Like, what he said is accurate, brother. Like, you were not fitting the description of what he wanted out of a deputy commish, and because of that, you were removed.
Listen, honestly, the last straw was the tournament, bro. Like when you put that in there, and you guys got me on the call and you pitched it
on the phone. But me and you talked about it on the phone. Like Trent, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Me and Feach talked about it on the phone, and Feach brought it up to me, and I was like, "Damn, bro, yeah, no, you're right." I said I wasn't gonna say anything to you, Trent, until February, or excuse me, till September 6th, and Feach goes, "Well, why would you wait until the 6th?" When the tournament's supposed to be on the 7th. And he was like, and I was like, nah, yeah, damn, shit, you're right, bro. And he was like, nah, he's just got to go. And I'm like, I can't defend you anymore. Like, there's nothing more that I can do to defend you in this situation.
And I did call you on this. I did call you on Discord. I called you once. I gave you one opportunity to answer. I'm not chasing you down when you ain't even. I'm not chasing you down, right? When you're supposed to run this tournament that you put together, not me. I didn't say, yo, Trent, do a tournament. And then you got to be like, fuck, man, Features wants me to do this. All I want to do is stream my content on my thing. Like, no, you developed this tournament. Like, you made this. You committed yourself to doing this, not me, right? And instead of doing a tournament, instead of doing that work, yo, check me out, rep level 3 grind on Trent, and I sent fucking Manny the screenshots. I go, bro, because Manny was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's got stuff going on. So I sent him a screenshot. I go, here's right now. Why don't you go to his Twitch and say hi?
He sent me in the morning.
And Manny was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I was like, no. He's like, bro, even Manny was like, bro, when Manny tells you that he couldn't defend you, he was trying to. And when I sent him those things, he was like, nah, bro, I don't know. He didn't know what to say, bro. He honestly didn't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I definitely try to defend you, brother. And I've been trying, like, this whole time. Even the commissioner's shop, when me and her are beefing, bro, and talking shit. And, I try to defend you, brother. I'm literally trying to. You got a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, like Seba's been down for 2 weeks, what has it been, 2.5 weeks now? We had so much work to do in high school to get it up to par, and you're nowhere to be found. And again, we're not talking about from a streaming standpoint. I'm talking from a fucking administrative side. Like, there's a lot of shit that needs to be done in high school. You know what I'm saying? And you were nowhere to be found. And there's no way in hell the dean of high school is telling me, "Oh, I'll be ready to go when high school starts."
Bro,
you have to start.
Listen, you're not supposed to be ready to go when high school starts. There's so much. This is where all the work is. This right here is where all the fucking work is right now. Like, I look at the league right now, and you know how much work I have? Now, I do have plenty of time, and it is my league, and I know that I'll get it done. So I've slacked. But, bro, I have to set all the fucking records to 0-0 in the Discord. I got to migrate all this stuff over to the archives. I got to update every team's record. I got a lot of shit. Then I got to do the rookie class. I got to do the pre-draft rank. Bro, this is where the most work is in the off season. Setting the table and preparing for next. This is bro. If there is a time to dick around, this is the time that it's not. And I've only played 3. I've played 6 rec games since I downloaded this fucking game. I played 6 rec games and nothing else. That's all I have done in 2K25. 6 rec games to my name. That's it. Now, I'm not saying that. I know what you're saying, but that's you, bro. I'm not you. I want to play. Oh, and I got to do the draft lottery. And I can't believe I forgot the fucking draft lottery. Holy shit, the draft lottery. That's fucking nuts. like I understand what you're saying. I'm not you. I don't run a league. I want to create my own content. I don't owe you anything. I get it. That's a fair point to say that. So what my level of activity on 2K shouldn't make a difference to your level of activity on 2K. It's not your league, right? You're creating your own content. You bought your game. I'm just letting you know. I'm just giving you an example of how, as an admin, that the most work we have is in the off season, setting it up. After that, it's just maintenance. It's just like update the records, update the fucking win-loss records, rankings, and then afterwards, after you do that, you coast. The off season though is the most pain in the ass.
Go, Feach.
You're out.
I gotta go. Trent, I hope you and Feach figure this out, brother. I really hope you do. But I gotta go, so I'll hit you guys up later. Appreciate you, Feach. I'll call you later. All right, Trent.
I'll see you.
All right, brother. I hope y'all figure this out, real shit. All right, y'all.
I mean, really, there's not much else to figure out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you already said you're focusing on growing your stream. I respect it.
Can I get my 2 cents or no?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, get it.
Yo, Trent, I understand because I lead my own brand with DF and shit. Like, you want to grow your own thing and stuff like that. My thing is, like, and me and you, we respect each other. Like, when you
is this Zach?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what's up, Zach?
Yeah, so I listened to both sides. I was doing things for Feach before. I used to do the Raw Prospect Report back in the day. My thing is, and what I really regret, and this is a year later, because I did this last year, Feach was accommodating, man. Like, when I told him one night, I got something to take care of, like, my brother needs me. I can't do a report. He's like, yo, don't worry. We'll do it next week. We'll just make it up for this day. Like, if you wanted to plan your own thing out, and then you were doing this thing with Siba with the ski mask, like, you really had a good opportunity here. Like, you could have talked to Feach about making your own emotes in the chat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had your own thing going, because at one point, Feach can vouch. They weren't asking for Feach. They was asking for you, bro. They didn't want Feach on the stream. They wanted you. A lot of people wanted you. The same people trolling you didn't want Feach on the stream. They wanted you on the stream because you were a new face to a brand that needed it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go that far that they didn't want me on the stream, but they definitely was like, yo, I mean, Buck was your biggest fan,
Yeah, I mean, that kid's a weirdo, though.
I think Buck would have fucked you when they asked if he had the chance, to be honest. That's how many times he was asking for you and shit like that. I'm not even lying, bro. Buck was a little fruity when it came to you.
Yeah. I mean, he has no money. He was offering subs for you. But like, Trent, my thing, too, like, you say you're an HR major. I'm a social science major. I'm trying to become a guidance counselor now.
Yeah.
Communication is our specialty, right? And when Feach, one night I said to Feach, yo, I want to get back into high school behind the scenes. I want to help you guys at administrative level, because I noticed when Vortex was talking to me about high school, certain roles weren't set. You'd think they're set, but like there were so many things I would have suggested to you, because like your goal as a leader is to help get the people you have around you get better as well. Like you say you have people specialized to this task and this task. How often were you checking with them privately instead of like publicly? Were you DMing Vortex, yo, how's this going? Yo, how's this going?
Never.
That's the, like, and I could tell you, and when I was doing Raw Pass Report, Feach would DM me like before the show, yo, what you have what you need, like you're not gonna make me look like a fool, right? Like, as a leader, you gotta make sure everything, you can't assume everything is running. You're not a car yet. Your admin team is not a car yet. It's still it's on training wheels, so you need to provide it help. Like, I get it, you have good admins like Vortex, like you really didn't need to follow up with guys like that. He knows what he's doing. But you have guys like Lays, like what Manny said, like, you have kids. I mean, I'm a kid too, but the thing is, I would still use help here and there if I was an admin, just like overall, your communication would have been a lot better.
The way at the end of the day, like the way it looks, it just looks like you were here. You saw that the league was very popular, and you felt that, if I got in here as an admin, whatever, got on the streams, it's definitely going to help me personally and shit. And that's all you were here for, to do it for. Because
if you want to take a look through my 2K journey within my SIBA journey, let's say, so I came in, I was like, hey, camping, like, let me help out with high school. He was like, yo, I need you to do this, and this. And I was like, bet, like, let's do it, right? I wasn't even planning on doing any streaming. I just wanted to help out with high school, right? Then it was like, oh, hey, like, you should come on and commentate one night, see how you enjoy it. Bet. Like, sounds good. Hey, bro, like, camping's gone. We need you, like, you're going to be taking over. Okay, cool. No, if you want to say it, I was in it for the money. You're dead wrong.
I didn't
like,
say money. I never said money.
No one ever said that.
I didn't say money. The word
or like sorry, publicity.
The
if you want to say I was in it for publicity, I don't give a.
I don't know if publicity is the word for it, but what I would say is you kind of followed the same kind of mental trajectory as Camping. Like Camper was here hardcore. He loved it. He saw what kind of like I guess virtual gold mine it could be. Blah blah blah. He had all his ideas. He used to pitch to me. Some of them I did. Others I didn't feel like would work. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like he played the same thing. I'm putting all this work in, Feach, and you ain't giving me, or you ain't giving me my props. And I'm like, well, then why is it that the season is a month old and I don't see a single win-loss record updated at all? Why
did we ever have an issue with me?
Huh?
Did we ever have that issue with me?
No. Listen, I'm making the analogy between. I'm showing you similarities between you and Camp. So Camp was also trying to tell me about all the work when I would tell him all the work he wasn't putting in, he would reiterate, "This is what all I'm doing, though." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's great that you're doing that, but like, if you're an admin, like, all right, so I'll put it into ways that you'll understand more. You're in DF, right? So you're in a clan. There's a certain responsibility that you have to be there." Now you got in the DF. You had to talk to Power personally, or did someone just like recruit you like it's Scientology?
No, you have to talk to Power personally.
Okay, so if you told Power, yo, listen, if you give me the DF thing, I'm gonna give you 60%. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you need done, whatever responsibilities I got to keep DF going, I'll do about 60%. You think he would have gave you the fucking tag?
No.
No. So when I'm talking to Camp and I'm like, bro, when I made you an admin, I need you to do 100% of the things I need to get done. You can't just do 60% and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And when I ask you, what about this 40%? Yeah, but what about my 60? I'm like, no, then you're not doing your job. Like the job as an admin is the whole thing. Otherwise, I'll do it or I'll find somebody else who will. Like, the record books where he wasn't updating. Anything that actually needed work. He wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying? And anything that needed actual work, he wasn't doing. And then we moved on to the streaming shit. Yo, Feature, I can't stream. I don't got equipment. I can't do it like that. I'm washing boats. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I got to see him streaming. Yo, Siva, best league from his personal Kick. Now, this kid has been trying to tell me over and over again, I got to go to Kick. They pay more. And I was like, bro, Kick, I have no audience on Kick. Majority of the league doesn't even have a Kick fucking account to watch it on. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'll get you in touch with the creators of Kick in a Discord. They'd love to have you. They make you a partner right away. I'm like, bro, that doesn't even sound normal that they'd make me a partner right away. I'm not Aided Ross. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing fucking 150 to 200 views on a fucking good night on the SIBA network. They're not going to partner me right off the bat for doing that. I'm probably going to have to pay them. And either which way, why would I go to Kick and go from 200 views to 40? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just get the 200 views on Twitch. When I get to like 1,000... right? Then I'll go to Kick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still, the stream is still fledgling. Like it hasn't really gotten off the ground the way it should yet. And then all of a sudden he's streaming on Kick, SIBA content. When I told him about this, I told him about it once. I said, bro, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you want to do SIBA content, I need it from the SIBA network too. Let's do it. Yeah, I got you. And then the second time he fucking did it, I fucking banned him. And then he called my wife, complaining and crying, I love SIBA, man. They love this shit. My wife begged me, just give him a call. I said, hon, you don't know this dude. I've been down this road with him already before. He had a warning. Like, I banned him already twice. Yo, you're going to ruin it. He really loves the league. He's SOE. He's great for the league. I only called this fucking pussy because my wife asked me to. I got on the phone with him. We had a whole conversation about an hour. And then you got on the call later on. Remember I changed it to a Discord call? You actually jumped on a little bit after. And we were talking about streaming and shit like that. I gave him another chance, and then the whole thing blew up with Voltage. And, I saw what he was trying to do behind the scenes, like trying to drum up support for him, blah, blah. I got rid of him. And you ever wonder how funny it was how as soon as I got rid of him, within a few hours, he was already an admin running shit for TMB Draft League, moving everybody's fucking accolades over, sending invites. You don't just do that right away. They knew that they were going to do that. He had an idea that he was going to do that. And the things that he was saying to people, like when I kicked out Hearn for a day, or when I kicked other people out, he ran to them thinking he could poach them. Why are you streaming for Feach making him money? I'm streaming on Kick now making, this money, blah, blah, blah. He ain't making shit. Nobody's watching him on. Nobody gives a fuck about it. Nobody ever wanted to watch Stop Camping Bro play 2K. Ever. It was only because of Siva. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your fucking story sounds a lot like his, bro. Your story sounds a lot like his. I'm not trying to, like, dish you or anything like that, but it's very fucking similar to this kid. And you saw what happened with this dude, and he left the whole fucking thing in shambles. Now the final straw for me was, the tournament, bro. Like, you didn't even do anything for it, bro. Like, you did nothing for it. And then like the fucking the day came and went, and you didn't even say a word. Not even not even on the 5th of September. Feach, I think we got to push this back, bro. The game just came out. Nobody gives a fuck about some tournament. We're all trying to rep grind. Nothing like that at all. Nothing.
Yep.
Like, do you? And you're like, yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like.
Your answers are like, man, like trying, like.
And that's why.
There was an admin meeting though, right? If Power said a DF meeting right now, and you didn't join, well, he would kick you, right? Because I talked to Power before about joining DF. If he calls a meeting, everybody got to stop what the hell they're doing and join the meeting. Why is it not the same thing with Siba when Feach? This is like what he said. This is the most important time of the year.
And I don't even care.
What are you gonna say?
I don't kick anybody who can't join.
I'm on a win streak, Power.
Oh, that
he doesn't care about your win streak.
This wasn't a meeting. This was an opportunity for him to come on and defend himself. But still, he does have a point though. And listen, the reason why I feel like you kind of came here. And maybe you didn't come in with the intention of doing that. Maybe you just came in and you saw, I'm moving up in the ranks pretty quick. And now Feach gave me high school, now the camping's gone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you saw an opportunity where you can take advantage and use it and build your own. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this. And I felt like you started to get...
in total, I've streamed 3 times in the past 2 months.
I get it. I understand.
On my personal channel.
I get it. But
it's nothing...
I get it, but the new game just came out a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? The new game just came out a few days ago, and you started a tournament that you did absolutely dick for. Nothing. And you didn't even communicate with me about it not even getting done. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I look, and then when I bring, and then you have the nerve to send me these messages like I did something wrong, or like I'm unappreciative, or I don't give a fuck about you, or anything like that, or I'm a dictator or something. Like, you have the nerve to like accuse me of having that type of character when we've been sitting here the whole time and I've been pointing out, and all you have been able to do so far, for the most part, is say, you're right, Feach. Yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, Manny, you're right. I didn't do, like, I was, in other words, you're just telling me right now, yeah, I was justified in telling everybody, he no longer fits the future. I had to tell them that because I had to tell these guys why all of a sudden Slim Jordy, who doesn't do anything with high school or college, is going to have to do high school interviews now. I had to explain to him that, Trent's no longer fits the vision for as an admin here. So we're all going to have to pick up the slack until, I find somebody else or I have to do it. And then Manny told me privately that he'll step in to that role under the condition that I look for somebody more permanent. So that's what I got to do. I got to find somebody that's going to take it over. And high school's been tough. There's only been one fucking admin who was glad to do it and did a great job and never had to go back and redo his shit, and that was Killer J. And he turned out to be a scumbag that fucking deleted all the stats. So it was unfortunate that it ended that way for him. And, in hindsight, I should have chose him over Buck. But at that point in time, Buck wasn't what he was. You know what I'm saying? They were just beefing, and I didn't like how Killer J was just swinging his nuts around like he owned shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to make that stand. I had to let everybody know why all of a sudden now these admins are going to have to concern themselves with high school stuff because you weren't going to be there anymore. That's what it was. I didn't knock you. I didn't say, yo, this pussy, this and that. I didn't say that shit. And like when I had that voice channel chat, you could have showed up at any time. You had the fucking admin role. You could have walked in to the show. I tagged every deputy commissioner. You could have went in there at every time. And everything that I said would have been said directly to you, and you would have been able to respond in real time. Maybe we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now if that was the case. Maybe you would have actually had that tournament going right now, and everything would have been normal. But you weren't there. I spoke to the guys, and you know what really was an eye-opening part of that little voice channel meeting we had? Slim Jordy was trying to defend you. Like Slim Jordy was saying, he was giving you props on he's been streaming. But I said to Slim Jordy, I said, let me ask you a question. Who is out of the admins, who's responsible for getting that All-Star tournament going? He's like, oh, me. I was like, all right. Who's responsible for running college? Like, who takes care of all college? Hernan Volt. All right, and who's the high school main high school admin? I don't know. I go, you notice how he goes, well, I think it's I go, you notice how when I asked you who ran the All-Star tournament, you said right away you, right? And when I asked you who does college, right off the Hernan. But when I asked about high school, he didn't go, oh, that's Trent. He had to be like, well, I think it's he was confused, and he was sitting there trying to defend you. He just thought that you were just helping. He didn't know that you even ran high school like that.
Well, I appreciate him for that.
But the point I'm trying to make is not even the person that was defending you could tell me who was the head honcho at high school. He didn't even know you were the head honcho. He just thought that you were streaming, that you were the streamer. And he's an admin, and we're all all of us are in that same deputy commissioner chat. All of us. So the fact that he didn't even know that you ran it said that this is the point I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows who's in fire. And
I guarantee you he was probably the only one.
Somebody... listen, Hernan Volt knew that he was supposed to be, but other admins were like, well, that's why we need clarity on who does what. And I go, there is clarity on who does what. Trent was high school. Like, even other admins were like, yeah, but that's why we need clarity. Like, they weren't even trying to, hurt you. They were trying to attack me. Like, I don't give anybody clarity. And I'm like, how do you not have... I didn't ever give you clarity on Hernan Volt. Everybody fucking knows. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even fucking George EV in the chat, I didn't know he was the main guy for high school. Now, you could say, well, that's George. He's not an admin. He's a coach of the pros. But he knows who the fucking main guy is for college. He's not in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that no matter what level, everybody knows what everybody does. Everybody knows if you want to if you want to do high school, I guarantee George knew that Besford was. Everybody knew that Killer J was. Everybody knew that Campen was the high school guy. You were the only admin we had at high school where I had fucking veterans here that had no clue who the main high school guy was. Right?
Yeah, that is what it is.
It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. But now you understand why I responded the way I responded when you sent me those messages. You know, that's why I was like, yo, if you really want to take it to Twitter and air out dirty laundry, it's not going to work for you because I'm not sitting here in a position where I got to defend something that's indefensible. I'm not sitting here having to defend my position. I got rid of you because I just don't like you. Because then I would have then you'd be able to say, yeah, well, what about all this I did? And I have to sit here with my fucking dick in my hand, looking like a moron. I just didn't like you. Like, I just fucking got Campen banned from Pest's little tournament Discord. Now, if I got into a debate with Campen about that on Twitter, guess what he's going to say? Why the fuck would you do that? I wouldn't have a point-by-point presentation of why I thought he should get banned. Like Pest also banned Buck. And if I had to argue with Buck, I'd say, listen, bro, you got yourself banned. Everybody thinks you're a scumbag. You know, Campen never really attacked anybody's wife, never did that. I just don't like him. I would have to sit there and admit, and I did it on stream. If you watch the stream, well, you can't because I deleted it. But what I said to Pest when Pest was on here earlier, I said, bro, I know I'm being petty. I know I might be wrong when I tell you, bro, I want you to delete fucking Campen from your thing. It's not even a secret thing, it's your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you to delete somebody off of your thing that's playing in your shit. I can't, I'm a petty fuck. I had to sit there and admit how petty I am as a person. But it's just the way it was. Like, that's just the way I was feeling. You know? I would have to sit here and admit that I'm a petty fuck if I just got rid of you for no reason. But you're not camping and I wasn't being petty because I don't dislike you like I dislike him. I had to move you down as prospect and start all over again with high school, because leaving you in charge of high school is going to hurt it in the long run, because the person that I'm relying to get things done is not doing it, and things are going to, and I already had to deal with that shit with camping. Like, I relied on camping too much, and the whole time he was just fucking being himself. He was just being himself, being a dickhead, not doing anything. So that's why the move had to be made. So there was really nothing you can bring. What are you going to bring to Twitter and say that I said an ableist slur? I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying it now on the stream because I don't want to get TOS'd. But we can go into spaces and I'll call you that all fucking day. I don't give two shits about any of that stuff. You already know that already. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing. I'm not scared to take it to Twitter because I'm not being put in the position where I got rid of you because I didn't like you, and now I got to sit here looking like an idiot in front of everybody. I mean, camping could try that, but I'll just straight up say, listen, I don't give a fuck with anybody. I don't care if everybody tags me and say, yo, Feach, you petty for that. I'll be like, yeah, sure, I am. Fuck him and fuck you too. That's my attitude towards it. That's me. I'm not going to run from it. This isn't even that case. This would be you saying I don't appreciate blah, blah, and then me bringing up point by point as to exactly what went down. That's the whole thing. But honestly, I don't really have anything else, bro. Like, this is that's pretty much.
I mean, I don't either. I was gonna play matchups.
All right, so just run and play the matchups. I'm glad we can clear the air on that.
Say that again.
I said I'm glad we can clear the air on that. If you're gonna run and play matchups, then go ahead, bro. Just
Yep.
do your thing.
I'd still love to commentate. So just let me know.
I mean, listen, when we get, I don't know. We'll see what happens, bro. But like, you want to commentate, we could talk about it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you the keys to shit because by the way, it was way more than 4 times when you said that you were going to stream and didn't. There was I can remember clearly, bro. There's mad times where I went to sleep and I woke up from a text, couldn't stream. I was like, fuck, bro. But I didn't respond. I didn't curse you out. I didn't say, yo, what the fuck. I just looked at it. I just took your word for it. All right, couldn't stream. Here's what it is. But it was way more than 4 times. Bro. So
4 times, but it is what it is.
I know for a fact it wasn't. But we'll go by that number. It was 4 times. It's all right. 4 times is a lot, though.
Yeah.
4 times is a lot to say that you're going to stream, me going to sleep or me thinking that you're going to stream so I don't do it, and then you don't do it, and it's too late for me to do it. Because those times that you said that if you would have said, bro, I can't stream, I probably would have stayed up and did it. Or I probably would have stopped what I was doing and did it. But I let you do it because you like to commentate, you wanted the platform, blah, blah, blah. But I could have just fucking easily done it myself. Now that was revenue from the Twitch stream and attention to the games that we're not going to get because you said you were going to do it and you did it and I wasn't around. So I don't know if I can, and when I said I can't trust you, bro, that's 100% facts. I'm supposed to trust you now? So you trying to tell me you still think that you should be trusted to be like, yo, I'll stream tonight. After 4 times I wake up to, yo, I couldn't stream. What? Bro, no, I don't trust that at all. I'll be like, you know what, Trey, it's all good. I'll do it. If you want to commentate, you can, but I'm going to make sure that I'm on there because I don't trust that when you say you're going to do it, I could just walk away from the computer, go to sleep, go take my kids somewhere, fucking jerk off. I can't even fucking masturbate comfortably because I don't know if you're going to do it or not. Like, you're fucking that up for me, too. You know what I mean? So, no, I didn't trust you anymore. And it's not a fucking knock on you. It's not personal. That's just what it is.
Okay.
All right, fellas, I'm going to end this stream, too, because I'm dying of thirst. And